Hello everyone, this is Joseph. You're watching Credit Commit, where we're committed to helping you build credit. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and also go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I want other people to see this video, so that's why I want you to go ahead and hit that like button. Just go ahead and... Alright, so today what we're going to discuss is actually the Self credit card. Self used to be known as Self Lender, but now it's just branding itself as Self. And the Self credit card is basically a secured credit card, but they're not branding it as a secured credit card, but in fact it is a secured credit card. And because it does require a security deposit, but it's just not out of pocket security deposit. I'll get into that in a second, explaining a little bit more into that. I do have a video about the Self Lender or the Self regular account where it's non-debit card. The link is going to be in the description. It's basically discussing the loan builder account where you're basically making payments to it and it's acting as a loan and reporting to the credit bureaus. Again, the link is going to be in the description. Go watch that video first before you watch this video, and then come back and watch this video. And it'll give you a little more. It'll give you a little bit more context on having that account and why you're gonna need that account first before you can use this credit card, anyways. So that's just to cover a little background. So make sure you go watch that video. Link in the description below, and then let's go ahead and move forward with this Self credit card. All right. So in order to get the Self credit card, you are gonna need a regular loan builder account. So like I said, having one of those accounts, you need at least a minimum of $100 already that you've already paid off, and the last 3 months of on-time payments, which all your payments should be on time because you're trying to build credit, so you want nothing but on-time payments. But one of the requirements is the last 3 months, no late payments on the account, at least $100 in savings already that you already paid towards the account, and basically no outstanding fees. So like no fees that you owe on the account from like late payments, which is already a requirement that you can't have at least the last 3 payments, the last 3 months of no late payments, all on time. So like I said, you at least need $100 in your savings account, and you can use that $100 towards the security deposit for the credit card. If you wanted to add additional funds, then at that point you could come out of pocket. But say you didn't want to use no additional funds, you just wanted the credit card, then you could go ahead and grab that $100 and use it as the security deposit, and you have no out-of-pocket costs. They do charge a $25 annual fee though. So let's just say you did $100. Instantly they're going to take $25 for the annual fee, so you'll be at $75 off the bat if you do the minimum of $100. If you do $300, you'll be at $275. Whatever the case may be, they are taking $25 annual fee, and the annual fee does continue if you keep the card. So every year you'll be charged $25. If you're going to make a payment and it's going to be late, the first time they do waive the late payment fee. So you won't be charged a late payment for the first time if you're making a late payment. But again, we aren't making any late payments because we're building credit. So no late payments here. But let's just say moving forward, if you got a late payment and they waive the first fee, moving forward the fee is $15. And say you make a payment with like your bank account and it was returned because you didn't have enough funds in your bank account or whatever the case may be, but the payment was returned, that's another $15 they charge. So those are 2 fees that you need to be aware of. The late payments fee, $15, and the return payment fee is $15 as well. And one of the big things is their APR, which we don't carry any balance, so we don't care about the interest. But let me go ahead and throw the interest out there. The interest is 23.24%. So that's just something to be aware of annually. But we're always paying off our balances. We're always doing on-time payments. So guess what? We don't worry about that interest. But let's just say you're making a payment and you're not able to pay the whole balance off, which you should. You're going to be at a 23.24 interest rate. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. And just for clarification, this credit card does report to all 3 credit bureaus. So by having this Self Lender credit card, basically you'll be having a credit card report from Self Lender, and you'll also have a loan being reported from Self Lender because you'll have that Self Lender building account, which again, a link is in the description below if you haven't seen what that account is more about. But basically, so now you'll have 2 payments every month reporting to the all 3 credit bureaus from Self Lender. You'll have your credit card and you'll have the builder account. So that's 2 payments every month reporting to them. So that's about 24 payments a year reporting from just Self Lender, not including any other secured credit cards you may have. This is a great option for anybody that's already using Self. I keep calling it Self Lender because I'm so used to it being called Self Lender. I'm getting used to the name change, just calling it Self. But anybody that does have a Self account, this is a great option. It's just another credit card to use, especially when you're building credit. I don't see any other reason for anybody to have a self account if you're not building credit. So most likely you're building credit and you could go ahead and use this debit card. Again, if you're already paying off that loan, then adding this secured credit card, is just a no-brainer because you don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to come out of pocket. What I do is I just wait until I build up a certain amount and then get the debit card. Because at that point, you're not really coming out of pocket for anything. It's just money you already paid towards your loan regardless. And you can close the account at any time with no fees or cancellation fees or anything like that. You would just have to pay off the balance if you close the account and then you get your security deposit back. Self is pretty good at giving you the security deposit back because when I had my account with them, they gave me back my security deposit within a week or so, and they did a direct deposit to my bank account. So it took about a week or two. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly how long, but I know it was not longer than 2 weeks for me to get it back. It was like 5 to 7 business days. So depending, like if you do it on a Wednesday, you count out 5 to 7 business days from there. The weekends you're not going to count. So it seemed like 2 weeks, but it really wasn't. It was about 5 to 7 business days for me to get it back, which I feel like isn't bad. And like I said, they are pretty good at giving it back to you. They're not going to hold on to your money and make excuses of why you're not getting it. You're going to get your money back. I personally don't have one of these debit cards yet. I no longer have a self credit builder account. I paid mine off before, I was done with it when I used it for what I needed it for. But I do have a link in the description below that you can use to sign up for the self builder account. Everybody gets this link whenever you sign up for an account so you can refer your friends and whatnot. And by me previously having an account, they still give me access to the login, so I'm able to check my credit score through them and things like that. So I still have access to the link as well. So you can go ahead and click on my link below and sign up for the self debit card. Well, first you're going to have to get the builder card. So basically, you go ahead and use my link below. You sign up for the self credit builder account. And like I said, there is a link also for the video in the description so you can see how the credit builder account actually works as well. And I have a link in that video as well so you can sign up. So my overall view on this is I think it's a pretty good choice. It's a pretty good option for anybody because you're using one company and you're getting 2 results. You're getting on-time payments twice a month from one company. So it really is just a no-brainer to get both of them. And I mean, the fees are pretty minimal. Other places will charge you higher late fees and higher return fees and whatnot. To me, the fees are pretty standard, and the $25 annual fee really isn't that bad compared to other companies that are charging a little bit more, like $35 or $39 annual fees. So I mean, it's still within the ballpark of like a standard secured credit card. The only difference is you're able to utilize some money that you're paying towards this loan and act that as a security deposit versus coming out of pocket for the security deposit. And then now you got that company reporting 2 on-time payments. So I feel like that's just a big plus, and it's a no-brainer of why you should and shouldn't do it. Thank you for watching this video. Again, I do have other videos, so go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I am going to be dropping a lot more content this year in 2020. Another thing about this channel is it's going to change a little bit the format of it because you can only make so many videos about removing things from your credit report. I actually want to get more into the fact of talking about different banks. Like I want to do a review on Chime, Simple, there's an American Express Serve card. All these different cards, I want to do reviews on those, and I also want to talk about money management as well. So that's just something I want you to look forward to. So the format is going to change just a little bit, but it's all going to be based around you saving more money, making more money, and doing right with your money in order to get out of debt and build your credit up. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next video. Go ahead and subscribe below and hit that like button. Again, the like button does help the YouTube algorithm, and I do have other videos if you want to go ahead and check those out. Alright, so thank you for watching this video today. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe below and then go to the video over here to the right. Click the video to the right. You can subscribe below if you click my face below, and then just click subscribe and then go to the video to the right, and I'm going to give you more content over here teaching you how to build your credit. So go ahead and click over here. Money management, credit building, we're doing all that 2020. Let's get it.